Scroll through Hamilton Real Estate Instagram, it looks like everyone's winning. But behind those captions are agents one deal away from going broke. That's not success, that's survival on camera. You can feel it. The fake smiles, the exhaustion behind every emoji. Each just sold post, a hunger story in disguise. This isn't confidence, it's camouflage. Right now, the Hamilton market is breathing through a straw. There's no celebrating, they're stalling, stretching the last listing like rent money. Posting the same sold photo twice to stay visible. Meanwhile, the truth walks right past the cameras. Signs sitting longer, buyers vanish faster, and every week another agent quietly disappears. If this market's stabilizing, why are so many starving behind the smiles? Because the headlines aren't written for homeowners, they're written for realtor survival. They whisper, rates are easing. They chant, buyers are back. They scream, get in before you're priced out for life. But if you've walked your own block, you know better. That new listing sat for 60 days before they cut the price $100,000. That sold over came after a $100,000 price reduction. That's not a rebound, that's desperation. Hamilton homeowners can feel it. A pressure in the air, a thick humidity before the storm. Hope and fear share the same driveway. Because when survival is on the line, the truth bends. Get in now becomes the chorus of the hungry. Prices are rising again becomes the lullaby for hope. But the numbers don't flinch. Homes are sitting twice as long. Prices are sliding in silence. And still the show goes on. You can almost hear it at the open houses. Any traffic yet? Anyone call? Any offers? They smile through the ache, pretend it's fine, but Hamilton's pulse doesn't lie. This market isn't recovering, it's mutating. Every cut, every drop, every expired sign, a flare in the sky for anyone paying attention. And that's where we stand now, at a line between illusion and honesty, between protecting what's yours and watching it fade while the headlines cheer. Because what's coming next isn't a rebound they promised, it's the reveal, the slips. And everyone sees who's really selling homes and who's just selling hope. There's no denying that this market is tough. I work with Hamilton homeowners every day. Together we got this. Selling your Hamilton home, you've got three big fears. What if it doesn't sell? What if I have to give it away? And what if I pay too much in commission and nobody even sees it? Here's the deal. I'm not just a realtor, I'm a marketer with years of corporate advertising experience. In less than 3 months, I built Hamilton's biggest real estate YouTube channel, nearly 700,000 views. So yes, I know how to get views on your house. I'm Mike Johnson, Hamilton's equity war general, and I fight for your home equity every single day. Backed by 300 plus Google reviews, if you want to go from for sale to sold faster than you can blink and save a ton of commission in the process, click the link below and grab my free seller guide. Thousands already have. My listings don't sit, they sell, period. They said recovery, but what's really coming is exposure. The truth always shows up late, then it knocks loud. Behind every polished headline is a graph agents won't post. Behind every multiple offer story, a discount hidden in the paperwork. Hamilton numbers don't shout, they whisper, but the whisper's getting louder. Look close. Inventory's rising like tide water in slow motion. Deals aren't stacking, they're stalling. Price drops read like timestamps on panic. Wait, remember when every lawn had a fresh sign? Now grass grows around them as they collect dust. That's not turnover, that's time standing still. And still the chorus goes on. This is the comeback. This is the moment to list. Get in before you're priced out for life. It's not a comeback, it's compression. Hope squeezed until it sells. As a Hamilton homeowner, you can feel the tremor. Two paths forming under your feet. One follows the noise, the other follows the numbers. One bleeds equity quietly, the other protects it loudly. Drop protect in the comments if you choose the second path. Because clarity is a weapon now. And in this city, information is power, it's execution. Markets break when pressure stacks. Prices bend when listings pile. Confidence snaps when patience runs out. And that's exactly where Hamilton stands, on the fault line between illusion and correction. But don't mistake correction for collapse. This isn't doom, it's recalibration. It's the system purging greed, not value. Equity doesn't vanish, it transfers. From the careless to the calculated, from the loud to the informed. And this right here is the moment the informed wins. Because the next 90 days decide everything. Less blind and bleed, less smart and lead. Two futures, same street. Which one will you live in depends on how fast you wake up. Every market breaks the same way. Quiet first, then all at once. Hamilton's whisper turning into a crack. 3 pressure points tightening week by week. Ignore them and equity bleeds unseen. Understand them and you hold the power that others don't. Pressure 1, price fatigue. Healthy markets hold firm 30 days, but watch the pattern. Week 2, no showings. Week 3, any offers? Week 4, price cuts, not strategy surrender. Every drop is a flare saying buyers wait, sellers sweat. Pressure 2, time decay. Under 20 days, sellers steer the bus. Over 40 days, buyers circle. Over 60 days, vultures land. We're over 60 days. Walk any block, grass uncut, curtains drawn, hope dimming behind the glass. That's not stillness, that's value leaking. Pressure 3, confidence crash. When listings rise while sales fall, gravity takes over. No headline stops it. Hamilton's gap widens weekly. Supply climbing, demand sliding. That's not balance, that's gravity pulling equity down. 3 pressures, 1 city, thousands of families on the edge. But pressure isn't doom, pressure reveals structure. It shows who's built on hype and who's built on math. As a Hamilton homeowner, this is the fork in the road. One way, wait, hope, scroll the headlines. Other way, study patterns, move with precision. 90 days from now, 2 futures. One full of regret, one full of options. Drop ready in the comments if you're done watching The Illusion, because this phase rewards speed, not fear. Every day of hesitation widens the gap. Every informed move closes it. This is where leaders are born in a down cycle. Not louder, smarter. Every cycle creates 2 kinds of players. Those waiting for headlines and those writing them. Correction isn't chaos, it's a chessboard. And positioning decides who eats first. Most sellers aim high and pray. They list, they wait, they cut, they bleed. That's defense. That's playing not to lose. But power lives in precision. The sellers who win build a story before price. They shape demand before launch. They create perception because buyers don't chase price. They chase confidence. They chase clarity. They chase the house that feels inevitable. And that's what positioning is, turning a listing into momentum. You stop chasing, you start pulling. Right marketing, right timing, right message, and suddenly the same home that others ignored for months turns into a weekend war. That's not luck, that's leverage. And as a Hamilton homeowner, you deserve leverage. You've earned it through every payment, every repair, every decision. Don't hand it to the headlines. This city rewards strategy, not the scared, because when the market mutates, the prepared evolve, the rest evaporate. Drop protect in the comments if you're done feeding this illusion and sick of being lied to by these so-called industry experts. Think about it. Every downturn bursts legends. Every slowdown builds the next run. This is the moment history collects names. Hamilton isn't falling apart, it's shaking off the weak, and the next rise belongs to those who stay awake through the storm. Selling your Hamilton home? You've got 3 big fears. What if it doesn't sell? What if I have to give it away? What if I pay too much in commission and nobody even sees it? Here's the deal. I'm not just a realtor, I'm a marketer with years of corporate advertising experience. In less than 3 months, I built Hamilton's biggest real estate YouTube channel, 700,000 views. So yes, I know how to get views on your house. This market is war. I'm Mike Johnson, Hamilton's equity war general, and I fight for your home equity every single day. Backed by 300 plus Google reviews, if you want to go from for sale to sold for top dollar faster than you can blink and save a ton of commission in the process, click the link below. Thousands of people already did.